What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Ogre Boy, and I'm going to be joined by Big D from Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews, and we're going to be reviewing the 1990 movie Home Alone. So this is a movie that I have been wanting to review for quite a while and everything. I think I did do a review of it a few years ago with my friend Esley and everything, but we wanted to redo it. He's going to be reviewing it on his channel, I think. Everything, I'll leave a link to his channel so you can check out his video if he does do it and everything. I'm not 100% that he's doing it. I think he is and everything. But so this movie follows Kevin McAllister, who is like, I think 10 years old, and he gets left home alone when his family goes on vacation and stuff. They forget him, and he's home alone, and he has to protect the house from burglars. Everybody has seen this movie, so there's not much else I can say about the plot that would ruin it for anybody. I don't want to spoil it for the maybe 2 or 3 people that haven't seen it if you haven't seen this movie and everything, but it's a great movie and everything. And I'll talk about my part here in a minute, but I'm going to let Big D do his part, so take it away, Big D.
Hey everyone, this is the Big D here, and I'm going to be collabing with Ogre Boy as we review the 1990 holiday classic of a comedy, and one of my all-time favorite holiday films of all time, Home Alone. First off, I really liked the film's story, focusing on an 8-year-old kid named Kevin McAllister who accidentally gets left home alone after his family leaves for Paris on Christmas. But however, soon he encounters 2 bumbling burglars named Marv and Harry as they plan to try to rob McAllister household. But Kevin will do his best to defend it. Now, first off, what I gotta say about this story, I think it's incredible, and it's absolutely very funny. I think that Kevin is a really good character, and so is Marvin Harris, the bad guys. Yeah, they're really good. Now, Kevin manages to catch these 2 burglars with a few traps around the house, and I really like a lot of these, including the iron, the blowtorch, the slippery steps. Oh, just to name a few. Now, the score for the film, which was done by the legendary John Williams, exceptionally classic. I really enjoy it. The intro theme for Home Alone is classic, and all the other songs you hear in the film are really good as well. Now for the cast, we have Macaulay Culkin in the role that kind of got me introduced to him, since I never got to see Uncle Buck, as Kevin. I must say, he's exceptionally a great character, and Macaulay Culkin's a great star too. Now for Marv and Harry, the Wet Bandits as they are called, we have Daniel Stern as Marv and Joe Pesci as Harry. I think they're both really funny and what have you, Marv especially, and they are just real characters. Now we have John Hurd and Catherine O'Hara playing Kevin's parents, Pete and Kate McAllister, and I must say, they're not too bad. I thought they were pretty good. Now, the actors who play the other members of the McAllister family, we see the rest of Kevin's siblings, Buzz, Megan, Lenny, and Jeff. Yeah, they were all good, and the actors who play the aunt, uncle, and cousins, yeah, they were all good too. Home Alone is easily one of my absolute favorite Christmas comedies of all time, although Christmas Vacation is trying to catch up with, and same with the Santa Claus, but Home Alone I've seen thousands of times since it came out in 1990. Also, I was hoping you wouldn't mind me mentioning this, y'all, but I also recalled going to see Home Alone just after Christmas, and it was my 11th birthday. I still remember that day. Oh yeah, I forgot one more cast member, Robert Blossom, who plays Old Man Marley. Of course, you might remember the old dude from Christine. Yeah, I must say he's really good, especially with his snow shovel. hmm So, from my point of view, Home Alone's still a true holiday comedy classic in my book. Can't go wrong with. It's got numerous sequels in my view. Only one's really connected to this one, though, and that's Home Alone 2 Lost in New York. Now, while I don't hate the rest of the sequels that come after 2, I will say they are all got some fun moments and all that jazz. But the original Home Alone is still a classic. Enough said. So as always, thank you for making me a part of this, Overboy. Until our next collab, this is the Big D saying, see ya.
Thank you, Big D. It's great to have you on here as always, and I hope you have a Merry Christmas and everything. So I absolutely love Home Alone. I think it's an absolute classic. It's one of my all-time favorite Christmas movies. Macaulay Culkin is just absolutely perfect as Kevin McAllister. He is really lovable. He's funny. He's snarky. He's got a mouth on him and stuff. He has the nerve to say to his parents what a lot of kids want to say to their parents when they're that age and everything. There's just something really fun about that. And everything, and all the booby traps and stuff. Oh man, it is so much fun, and everything. Like I don't even know what my favorite booby trap in this movie is. Maybe the one that always makes me cringe the most is there's two different ones. The one, and they both involve Marv when he steps on the nail when he's going up the stairs in the basement, and everything, and his feet are all gross looking and icky from all the goo and stuff on the stairs and everything. He steps on the nail and everything and falls backwards. That scene always makes me cringe. Or when he climbs in the window and steps all over the Christmas balls and they start popping under his feet and stuff. It just, ooh man, makes me cringe every time. My other favorite scene in the whole stuff with the burglary is the spider scene when Marv has the spider on his face and he throws it and it lands on top of Harry and he goes and hits him with a crowbar and everything, and Harry gets up and everything, and he starts hitting him over and over and says, "How do you like it, huh?" And just that scene cracks me up every time. I just about die laughing. It is just absolutely hilarious and everything. There's just so many really great moments in Home Alone, but those two are the ones that really, really get me cracking up and everything. And I love the whole Angels with Filthy Souls movie within the movie thing. Now he uses it on the pizza guy and then later on the burglars and stuff, and especially when he uses it on Marv and everything, it just cracks me up because Marv really thinks that something actually happened in the house. I thought that was funny, and it's just a really, really great movie. It's a really good story. It's got a ton of heart and everything. Great supporting cast. Catherine O'Hara is amazing as Kevin's mom, and then you got Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern, who are just absolutely perfect as the burglars. The late John Hurd, who was really great as Kevin's dad. And then, of course, can't forget the old man, I can't remember his name, but the old man that lives across the street that Kevin is scared of throughout the whole movie. He's a highlight of it. And then, of course, the late, great John Candy. So, I mean, it has a really great supporting cast. Everybody is great in their roles and everything. I love everybody, especially John Candy. He's just a really likable character, and he was such a great, likable actor, and this is one of his career highlights for me. He's just a small role in this movie, but I just love his character in here and everything. He's just a really good-hearted person and everything, and he's funny, too, and everything. So, I really love this movie, and it's one of the greatest Christmas movies ever made. It's one of the greatest family comedies ever made. It's one of the best movies of the 90s. It's just a really, really great time. It's one that I can't help but love and everything. And so I'm going to go as far to say that I don't have any negatives with this movie. I think this is a pretty flawless movie. It's one of the those movies that I don't really have anything to complain about on it and everything. So I'm gonna go as far as say I give Home Alone a 10 out of 10. It is a perfect holiday movie. It's one that I watch at least every other year, if not every year, usually every year and stuff. It's just such a great heartwarming classic and everything, and it's easily one of my favorite movies to watch during the holiday season. So I highly recommend it if you've never seen Home Alone and everything. Thank you, Big D, for joining me and everything. It was great to have you on here. We're going to be doing Home Alone 2 at some point, and we might do the other Home Alone sequels at some point, maybe next year. And since we didn't get around to doing them all this year, maybe during the holiday season next year we can do the rest of them. But I'm not in a huge hurry, to be honest with you. I don't really care for the Home Alone sequels after the second one and everything. And the first two are the only ones that I really care about anyway. So spoiler alert on those reviews. But yeah, anyway, thank you, Big D, for joining me. I had a great time. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.